tonight.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
A first carry for Tyler Algier.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Jones.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
You look at this Niner defense.
They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. He has it complete to Christian Watson.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Looking at the numbers, Watson.
5 catches, 60 yards.
And he was
coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short, Ritter. Able to find his man, and that's Hyatt.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Nick Bosa, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
This defense for the Niners, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
4th down and no hesitation from Matt LaFleur as he sends out the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead.
And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a look here at the veteran under center, their 7th-year quarterback.
The secret to his game and his success? Incredible chemistry with each and every one of the guys who catches passes with him. And not only does he ask them to stay after practice or meet it before practice, he actually demands it because he knows if they have that kind of chemistry built up, they're going to be hard to beat each and every ball game.
The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 15 carries, 86 yards. Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people open downfield.
On first down, this is McCaffrey to about the 40-yard line. The Niners at 8-1 on the year. They come in here hot. I mean, over the last 9, Charles, they are 8-1.
And that record, the way that they're playing, they've proven to me, and I think anyone else in the league, that they're able to go toe-to-toe with anyone, and they look forward to the challenge.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Here comes third and about a foot. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. In motion right, Debo. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and now off play action, it's Purdy. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Purdy looking to throw. Man open, that's Debo Samuel. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
Samuel going to go in motion right. Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now a 2nd and 10.
Up the gut, McCaffrey fighting through. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Now here comes Ayuk on the jet sweep.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
52 yards rushing for him on their opening drive of the contest, and it's now 1st and goal.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So on 4th down, on is the punter Ryan Wright.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. A pretty good return, all things considered, but holding.
I agree with you totally. It's actually a return that they were going to be very proud of. But when you end up holding and bringing it back, now your offense has to start a little bit deeper in their own territory.
Now a throw here to his running back. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage? Can he do to us downfield, and who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. This one caught by Kittle. And they're going to have a first down and also well into field goal range, all the way down to the 15 here. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Purdy. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. Touchdown! A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Moody good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense heading back for one final first half drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Nick Bosa, his second sack of the night. So we have reached past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They're leading right now and on the heels of that victory last week against Arizona. 1st and 10 as they start this drive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as the tackle made up near the 35. McCaffrey running up the middle. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 61 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he's up to the 47. McCaffrey on the counter. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel.
They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Packers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the...
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a draw play. This is Jones.
Oh, nice move. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now 3rd down and 7. Working from the gun, Ritter. This one swung out here to Jones. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the first down marker. And here's Ryan Wright now.
And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd down, Woodward. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. And let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on 3rd.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And he's got it. Touchdown 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk
With career touchdown number 70.
And the 49ers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
On 1st down, Ritter. Pass caught. It's Romeo Dobbs.
And this will leave him a yard short. A nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Sticking with the passing game. Here's Ritter again. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And they lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break. and add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Well, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but set up shop at their own 46-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline is still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about they're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. It doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Following the fumble recovery, Purdy. This will be caught. It's Samuel.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
A big play there for the Niners. 48 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the line. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a second and goal.
Again, McCaffrey.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them this week.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Now Russell's here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The false start backs him up 5, first and 15.
Looking to throw it here, Ritter.
Get there and bring it down. Nick Bosa bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
This has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Ritter down. He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. It's just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Ritter back to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, Roger, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead. And it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, doing all the right things. These guys, if you're free, win it now. misses, and that one pays off with an INT and returns for 6.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here in the end just to take it to next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before you get out of here. And that was the message to the team. Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
So roughing the passer, and this is a unit, Charles. They hold their breath every time they see their quarterback go down and get hit like that.
Yeah, they understand how important these last couple of months are for this team. They can overboard anything that happen to him if they want to accomplish their goals.
And he'll go out right near the 35-yard line.
Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way.
And he's going to go down. They sack it back right around the 30. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And that is caught. And they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And he gets it to go to make this a 35-10 score now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with a Packers touchdown.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point...
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Second and 5. Here's Purdy.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the fourth quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
And they did it with not much time left. But they took what little time was on the clock and used it well, didn't they? Put a real exclamation point on their win with that score.
So following the touchdown, here's Mooney back out to send it away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Ritter from the gun.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third.
50 seconds to mine. 50 seconds to mine.
Here's Ritter.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And he will find his man on the outside. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
A final shot now for Ritter. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Niners come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. In primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for San Francisco, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.